introduce yourself?
Oh, well, thank you. My name is Desmond Elliot. I am the Honorable Member representing Surulere at the Lagos State House of Assembly, Surulere Constituency 1.
We've been hearing a lot of gist, especially on social media. News tends to travel so fast on social media about the palliative measures that you have introduced into your constituency and a bit beyond there since the pandemic hit Nigeria. Could you shed more light?
All right, thank you very much. Firstly, this pandemic is not what anyone ever thought would happen this year. But here it is. We are here today and it's affecting everybody. Rich, poor, small, big, white, black, yellow, blue, And there's only so much we can do as individuals. And also as representatives of our people, the best we can do is sensitize them and also try and ameliorate some of the problems they have. The truth is we are in an underdeveloped country and there's a lot of poverty, we can't do everything, but we can only just let the people know that we are with them. So what I did was I had meetings with some of my team members and we just thought of ways we could, affect our immediate constituency and also beyond. Don't forget, I'm also in the movie line as well, so I've also been in talks with Emeka Rollers, who is the president of the Actors Guild. There's something we're working on right now, also trying to reach out to a lot of people, because the truth is, like in other worlds, people are looking for the peak period, and Nigeria hasn't gotten to that period yet. So it's growing, it's a negative thing, but you definitely get to a peak period before it starts to decline. I hope we don't get too far, and that's why government is putting things in measures in place into making sure that people are safe. Majority of the people are safe, if not everybody. So what I did, we did a lot of flyers, we sensitized, we divided ourselves into groups, went around Surulere. Also, I had celebrities come along, and simple, wonderful, kind-hearted Chico Ejiro handled all of that. Had Paulo Basili, Shegu Arinze, Zach Oji, and Obi Sotule. A lot of them, they came out. We shared about 2,000 sanitizers, across Surulere and beyond. We also shared flyers. I did a lot of signages, telling people and informing them about the scourge. But you see, all of this comes to naught if you don't handle stomach infrastructure, which is part of what we did as well. Had bags of rice, bags of gari, noodles, ready to make stews, just in case the fire can't work, you can just get that. And we dispersed. We didn't want to make it look like a political thing, so we involved the CDAs and the CDC as a body, and we gave it to them for onward. But the truth is, it can never be enough. It can't, So we did that, and amongst that, I still have some sanitizers, because I still heard, we're also trying to. So these ones are yet to be packaged. I just got delivery yesterday. So we have 500 here to make it 2,500.
Maybe distributed so far.
Well, after we distribute this, it becomes 2,500. We'll also do, and of course, I'd like to thank Kafi the dancer. I was just sharing with her my passion and my whatever, and Kafi was like, you know what, we can organize it, we can do it, and within less than a week, we got this going. So thank you, Kafi, for this. And pretty much it's just to advise people to stay home and just follow up on the things and just listen to government, really.
There is pardon me. There is this question that or this assumption that because the relief materials were distributed through the CDAs and the CDCs, then people didn't get it. Did your team do a follow-up to make sure that they got this?
Okay, I'm going to speak from a political point of view. A lot of times we use people you call ward chairman, we use the wards to distribute. And we discovered that, or people discovered that, when you do that, you're only appealing or appeasing the politicians. You know, the local politicians or whoever is into politics in your jurisdiction. So I think it was a brilliant idea to use the CDAs. And the reason is because those are the community development associations. Those are the meetings that everybody, politician, non-politician, once you're a resident, you should attend your CDA meetings. You talk about the progress of your community, you talk about the growth of your community, you talk about the ills, the vices, the commendation, everything is discussed in the CDA meetings. You know, and then sometimes, and it's always good to have a good relationship between the political end and the CDAs. CDAs are not meant to be political, so to speak, because you have people from different political parties. Once you get elected, you are not for your party alone, you are now everybody's, you know. So it was a better, now the reach now becomes wider. So what comes to a household becomes smaller, you know, and then so I'm not going to blame CDAs, you know, but the only thing is information is very important. So they should, in their next meeting or before the meeting or before sharing these things, say, come on, these are the things we receive from these people and these are the places they'll be going to. So that those who don't receive will know, okay, it's not coming to me this time, or it's not coming now, or something. So that is what we need to work on. But you see, everything is a work in progress. Everything cannot just happen magically. It's now that we know that even the foreign world cannot be perfect. Okay, they can't be perfect. You see them talking about, the governor of Como is talking about no masks. Illinois is talking about no masks. Yeah, we're having thousands ventilators. Are, you know, thank God we haven't gotten to that point. But you see, we should be able, that's my point, to give kudos sometimes. We have, we have a proactive governor who started. And before you know it, do you know more people could have died? More people. And almost everybody didn't get to the point where they needed ventilators. That is something for the social media to say, oh, this is good. We are not saying you are doing perfect, but this is good. Let's give kudos. You know? What about the House of Assembly? Oh, what are these people doing? At the House of Assembly. We have to, now because the way democracy is structured, before the executive can take something that's not in the budget, they have to come to us. Now, first, for approval. Now, because there are certain decisions the governor must make, and that can take that, and you know, without wasting time. You understand? We have to now do a bill to say, you know what? In case of emergency, you make the decision. When you finish, come and explain to us. But you see, we can't just open our mouth and say, oh yeah, I'm going to make the decision. No, it has to go through procedure. You understand? So you also give kudos to certain people because that's our job. The other day, a few days ago, and I think we need to do a lot as a government and as a people into understanding what our jobs are. What is your job? What do you do? 3 weeks ago, I moved a motion on digitalization of information systems. I was speaking from a medical point of view, so that when there's a case in Bagada, and you need to refer to something that's happened all the way in, let's say, Alimosho, you don't need to take a car or do phone call. All you need to do is just go online. Information is already in the cloud, so that you can tap from it. This is where you are growing. And I'm like, okay, this is what we did at the house today, and we put the motion, and the motion passed. So that I go. And some people are telling me, is this what you should be talking about right now? Well, look at the roads are bad. Look at this are bad. Bros, sister, how far?
Talk to us about the buckets or we heard there was something about buckets. You were giving people buckets, so nothing was inside the buckets. What's the story surrounding the buckets?
Thank you. All right, so, well, we're talking about different projects to do, and, well, I won't call them projects, let's say programs, because they're not projects. Different programs to do just to sensitize the people and promote cleanliness. Within that period as well, some of my members brought up an idea I thought was brilliant. Says, why don't we put, you know, something where people can actually, when now my constituency is communal. Do you understand? People is residential, you know, more residential than, you know, offices. So when people they come down from the bus, they are going into the streets, they can wash their hands, wash this one, you know, and they walk in. So I told them, develop something, let me see. They sent something to me. I'm like, wow, this looks good. You know, let's make let's do like what do you call that thing, trial,
like a test,
let's test run and see how it goes. And you know, test run it, let's see how it goes, let's see how the people would accept it, let's see how, because it's not something that's been done before. So I now posted and I said makeshift. Now I totally forgot, we don't read, you know, we know they read, and now one of our big problems with that. So when I put makeshift, I don't know whether they say na shift for where person can't work, go they shift. You know, I say makeshift program we want to see, and I stated the places that these things can be. Now, I am not averse to criticisms. No, that's the only way you can grow. You must be criticized. But you see, when you criticize and you don't make any constructive thing, you don't talk waiting, go feel make them better. One. Instead, you sit down for house with your 20K phone, when God don't give you because of, thank God for social media, you'll begin to say, foolish man, what did they do? Now this one is happy do. Like say, now so you do toilet, you know the shit. You know the shit. Eh? If you know the shit, stand up, tell me now for TV, say you know the shit. Me are the shit too. If I turn to shit at BSF. You understand? So my point is, you know, they did these things, and you know, initially within the people and the areas it has been, I've gotten more than how many commendations. Thank you. In fact, sometimes when the buckets get broken or they get lost or someone has taken them, they still call us. Please bring this thing. Oh, it has gone. The one I got, two I got today. One at Iyun, close to in Iyun Street. They said the bucket was missing. They had to beg one of my people to go replace it. The other one on Akere Lake, Shita, you know, the guy was really complaining that, you know, those who jog, you know, when they jog to the stadium on their way back, they usually wash their hands and do that. And guess what? It's sanitized. It has hypo. I don't want to publicize, but that's what's in it. Has hypo. It has the soap. It has the water. It has the sanitizer. Buy it. Wait till again make I do my fry planting. Put it there again, make it at the shop. I don't understand. So when people now take out of, I don't want to call it good, out of all the service, and pick something that is, you're just trying to see if it works. Already, while before this whole backlash started, you know, which I showed to some of you, you know, they already showed me the one with the drum and something, and I just asked a simple question. I asked the guy, who was a doctor, I asked him, I said, how are they going to get water? You understand? So, you know, when all of that happened, the way Nigeria is today, you don't need to explain. But it's just that when it comes to do with life as this, then I need to talk. When you talk about toilet that time, I don't complain, because at the end of the day, one day, I know the place one day, she go worry you. And that same toilet, when they criticize you, go enter, go use them. So I'm not worrying myself for that one. But when it comes to life, then I must talk about it, because, you know, don't make us look stupid. Not be everybody when they politics, they're stupid. Do you understand?
Are some stupid?
No, my point being, if you feel politicians are stupid, then there's not everybody that is in politics that is stupid. Do you understand? Because I choose not to be stupid. I appreciate my people. Once you do a project and my people feel this is not good, they will tell me. They will tell me. Then, on the last note, before, I don't know if I'm not giving the opportunity.
No, because there's something I need to
Okay,
explain.
please.
Because people are watching out for the next level. There's been food materials, there's been sanitizers, there's been hand washing. Now people are expecting their bank alerts. That was the one we got this morning.
Bank alerts.
They're expecting bank alerts.
Okay.
And professionally, people had said, the economists, the bankers had said it wasn't possible. What other palliatives, as the House of Assembly planning, or you as a person, or even the government, because the general assumption is that even the relief materials, over 20,000 of them from the state government, is not getting anywhere. What we did today, we've spoken to Jokoro, Agege, Fakojaye, quite a number of people, apart from people who testified to collecting personal ones from you, from Honorable Rashid Makinde, from Honorable Basa, and a few people. They hadn't gotten, a lot of people are not coming out to say government is doing best for us, even though we have seen it.
Okay.
So
Now,
what's
this is
next?
Now, firstly, I would like to talk about some things. When the government said residents should get registered, it's because of situations like this. Not that government planned that situations like this would happen. You know, when they argue, complain, quarrel, do you understand? Yet you're not doing anything, you just sit down in your house. They'll be having ward meetings on political issues. You will not go there and talk. But on the face of whatever, when God don't dash you, you don't open. And when I check the number of followers, now like 2 followers, but your mouth big past the people and get 3 million. Now, what's my point? You will argue, complain, shout, do everything, yet you're not doing anything to attend board meetings. You're not even say, okay, I feel I can make you. Next thing I will hear, I'm hearing the youth talk. Oh, I'm hearing, will they give us chance? They give me chance. They give me chance. Not before film my day, they shoot my film, they do my action. I say, no. I think I can do something different here. I think Nimoso, that's where I am today. Do you understand? And here I did today. I'm going to answer your question. But you see, the youth need a lot of talking to. And God help me that we pass the orientation agency and we change it. Because our psyche, the way we they reason, you know they again. The way they trained us in the 40, when we 40 something now, don't be so they train these people when they 20. Everything don't corner, don't bend. Nothing is positive anymore. Nothing. To say, governor, all these people when they sick, you know, they carry them, they treat them. Oh, this man, you try safe. You try safe. Not come up from one person mouth. Okay, food. Waiting there, what Lagos started by doing. I don't know because I'm not in the executive, but this is the much I can tell. You go through the list of those registered residents called LASRA. How many of them get LASRA card?
Money.
No be voters card though, and it's even free to go and register. Go enter council. Say I want to go and register.
The best person.
Asawo 500 naira fún owó generator.
Oh well, okay.
What?
From the state level, you know, it's meant to be free.
It's free.
So I'm sure when you go to your individual local government, they go feel, you understand? That is separate, but it's meant to be free. But what is it? There's so many things that come with having your last card. Things like this. So what did Lagos State do? They sent messages to those that had last cards. And it's still happening. They're sending it. And then maybe after that, there are different palliatives. I got called today. They are doing Surulere today. You understand? But I'm also sitting. So I told them I won't be able to come. They are doing the whole Surulere, Itire Kate, Kokagoda. They are giving the foods out today. And I asked, I said, it's going to be rowdy. How are we going to do it? CDAs. They'll give CDAs. They'll give churches, mosques, you know, so that from onward, disbursement, distribution to other people. You know, that's what, you know, the message I got today when I got called from the executive. You know, they wanted me to be on ground to receive it. But also, I also have a duty here at the assembly. You know, so 2 ways. Person not going to divide himself. But I just gave a little suggestion. You know, if you can create other smaller centers so that people, it doesn't crowd, people don't crowd one place, then fine. So, in answering your question, man, you understand? Other palliatives, let's be patient. Trust me, no government has gotten it right. I'm not talking of Nigeria alone. America has not gotten it right. Trump said 100,000 to how many million may die.
To 2 million.
The only thing they've gotten right is how to project it. How to curb it, they never do it. Italy, Spain, UK, they've not gotten it right.
Germany.
Please, can we support our own? I beg. How many people talk now? Say the man, the prime minister there.
Yoruba.
Mumboma. The prime minister.
Italian.
I will not speak it to you.
Italian prime minister.
The prime minister. How many British people cursed him out for even being positive?
Yes.
How many? Chief of staff to the president had it. Now don't kill him. Now don't fry the man finish. Turn the man to chicken chops. Imagine if, God forbid, imagine was the president or even the governor. What would they say? What would we hear? Or even yours sincerely. They'll say, hey, you go wash hands for that blue bottle, blue bucket. Now then catch him. Oh please, I beg. Let's start appreciating what's ours. Okay? I grew up in Jos, but I grew up with a strong passion to appreciate what is Nigerian. That's why you see me wear my native proudly. Not only in Nigeria, anywhere in the world. I proudly wear it because I want people to ask me where you are from. And then I tell them, I'm from the land where we eat lions with our bare hands. Kill them. And they go fear. They say, where is that? I say, Africa. You ever heard of it? Niger. Be proud of your own. Not lie to criticize. And especially those that in diaspora. Now they criticize pass.
Maybe we should send a plane.
I do talk, Jerry.
Every country is sending planes to bring their citizens from Nigeria, take their citizens back home. Maybe we should send a plane and bring our own people back home.
They didn't come for it.
No, but you are saying they are sending planes. On my way here, I saw lots of white people. They were working out.
Yes.
They're still working out, so they no go. They stay here. So what are we talking about? I was coming today. I saw them jogging. I saw them. Nigeria is bad. What are we still doing here? So what are we still doing?
They don't even want to go to their homes.
Please, let's not. I beg. For once, Nigerians, for once, if COVID cannot do anything, let it even unite us. Let's say something positive. You do something, and I put my face in it. They're asking me, I'm doing this. Is this election year? Why would I do it? Just to say, okay, oh, Desmond, I got your sanitizer. So you want me to do that basic thing and put what? Nike or put Adidas? I say, congratulations, Adidas, now do it for me. Your father laptop. Sorry.
All right. Sorry.
No, I'm not talking my own reach. No, what is not the meal?
As long as the youth in your
Cut this thing.